Hi, my name's Graeme. I have a 1979 Mk1 Golf, two-door. The car's been in the family since 1985, and at the time my mother was driving an Alfa and she was complaining about the fuel consumption, and my dad was at one of his dealers and a lady came in with this little Golf and traded it in on a Nissan Exa, and my dad bought this little Golf as a runaround for my mother to take me to school, go to work, etc. In 1993 I got my license. Dad bought my mom a new car and gave me this. 1995, as a birthday present, he resprayed it for me in the color that you see now. This is not the original color, it was originally a baby blue. So that was my 19th birthday present. And at the time also it had still the 1100 with the 4-speed gearbox. And when we resprayed it, my dad actually had a 1500 motor with 5-speed gearbox lying in the garage, and he said to me, would you like me to put that engine and gearbox into the car? Of course I said yes. And yeah, that was done, that was 95, so that would have been 30 years ago. And yes, now it really is just a weekend car. It goes to car shows like Piston Ring. I really use it to go to the shops and occasionally, of course, come to Volkspares to come and get some bits and pieces and some parts that I may need. Not that happens very often, I must be honest. She's pretty solid, she's pretty reliable. Mechanically, she's actually 100%. It's get in, start, and you can go basically wherever you want to go. You're not going to get there too quickly, but you'll get there without any problems. Every single time I go somewhere, I get a hoot, a wave, a thumbs up, and most of the time I get somebody pulling up next to me wanting to know if it's for sale, to which the answer is definitely not. So another interesting story, when my mom was still driving it, it still had the original single speedo clock in the dashboard, and unfortunately the car was broken into and they broke the dashboard cluster trying to get the radio out. At the time we couldn't find a original cluster with a single speedo, but my dad was talking to my uncle, who at the time was a volunteer firefighter, and they just put out a fire on a GTS, and my uncle said, well, I've got the dashboard cluster with the rev counter. So obviously picked that up, and that's actually what is in the car now. That's been in there, I think, since 1988. What I love most about the car, I think that's definitely the attention that it gets. Being a two-door, just over 40 years it's been in the family. And yes, it's part of the family.